Today I fucked up by wearing my girlfriend's mom's underwear. I, 21M, was over at my girlfriend's, 20F, place for the weekend. We are both still college students, so when we aren't at school we live at home with our parents. Well, I was over her house, and when she left the room to go to the bathroom I figured it was sexy time lol. I knew no one else was home, so why not? I decided to surprise her when she walked back into the room by wearing her panties and laying in the bed. It's something we did one before and are both into. There's a laundry basket in the corner of the room, so I grab a pink pair that's on the bigger side so I know I can actually fit in them. When my girlfriend walks back into the room she bursts out into hysterical laughter but also has a look of panic on her face. She proceeds to tell me that the laundry basket was a mix of her and her mom's clothes that she wasn't done sorting. I got unlucky and picked a pair of her mom's underwear. She's never going to let me live this one down. Too long did not read. I tried to surprise my girlfriend in a sexy way. Accidentally put on her mom's underwear. Brazzers. Write that down. Write that down. This means you and her dad are now wiener second cousins or something. That's one way to get in her mom's underwear. That's not a fuck up. The fuck up would have been following up with, I know. At least you weren't sniffing them. You're now obligated to bang her mom. Now you have to fuck her dad. I can picture the mom walking in on them ago. Eugen. What are you doing with my bloomers? Today I fucked up by getting myself shipwrecked off the coast of an island in Southeast Asia. This happened this afternoon. I'm a foreigner living in the Philippines. Been here about a year and a bunch of neighbors invited me to go fishing with them. Turns out by fishing they meant drinking and barbecuing at the beach, which was awesome anyway. Now don't imagine a fancy resort or anything, it's pretty close to where I live but it's just a really small little village on the beach. Little wooden shacks and fishermen and many little boats. People drying out seaweed in front of their houses etc. We drink all day, from 10 a.m. till about 4 p.m. At some point, around 4-ish, one of the local village dudes who had joined us tells us he has a small net out in the water and he wants to go pull it up. Of course he asks the Americano if I want to do it, because I thought we were going fishing. Anyway I'm like fuck yeah bro. Now there's another dude with us, one of my neighbors who also wants to go get the net, and, 'cause we're buddies and his English is pretty good we decide to go together. Neither of us have done this before, but the waters here are super chilled. It's like waist-high water with no waves. You can literally go like 300 feet out and the water is only chest-high at most. So off we go. We're looking for a set of blue buoys. We have one scrappy oar and tiny little boat. Dude, this thing is like 8 foot long, 2 foot wide at the widest point. We're only bringing it to put the net and fish inside. We get about 400 feet out. We're fucking pushing the boat, wading in water when my buddy mentions to me that he actually can't swim. Water is getting a little deep, chest high, and he's getting a little scared. I'm like, oh shit dude, alright. You get in the boat, paddle, and I'll walk, swim alongside. It's good to remember that we're both pissed out of our faces, giggling the whole time joking about how we're fishermen now. Yeah. I've been fishing these waters since I was just a boy, and putting my ear in the water and telling him how many fish I hear and whatnot. Great times. Giggling all the way. Turns out, we had passed our set of buoys fucking ages ago, like, we've overshot 300 feet already. The only buoys I see are fucking miles away. At least 700 800s maybe 900 more feet. The whole adventure seems like a lot of work and the fun starts to dissipate. We're actually pretty far out now. The ground disappears. It gets fucking deep, fucking quickly and we're shit I don't know, like 1,000 feet out from the shore and the water is cold and I'm wondering about sharks and shit, swimming alongside our little yacht. I don't know what happens dude but very quickly things take a turn. The sky is getting dark. There's rain a few miles away, coming over the mountains towards us. We're the only people out in the waters at this point, and the fucking boat just falls apart. The canoe piece comes apart from the side pieces, rolls over and sinks. I can't keep it upright, it's filled with water and then I remember my buddy can't fucking swim. He's trying to keep his head above water, trying to hold onto the side piece which is like a big piece of bamboo. I'm holding onto the bamboo piece with one hand and also trying to keep this villager dude's boat from sinking, so I got the canoe piece in the other hand. It's fucking heavy and cumbersome. Dude. Very quickly I realize this is serious. This guy can't swim, it's 400 female to very deep water, until we can sort of stand, and even then it's another 600 feet of head, neck high water and there's not a soul in sight. We float along, I'm trying to keep him calm telling him to just hold onto the bamboo. Just relax, someone will see us etc. But it's also getting dark clouds, heavy Southeast Asian rain is coming. We float into a serious netting area. There's wires and ropes everywhere around your feet in the darkness below, and other than it being fucking thalassophobically terrifying, it's dangerous. My arms and legs are getting tangled. I'm struggling. My buddy is getting tangled. Shit is going south quick. Tabang means help in Bisaya, lol, and luckily for us at that moment an engine noise appears and we scream for help. A guy pulls up in a much bigger, homemade boat. And he's got a bottle of rum in his hand and he's like, "UNSA man. What's wrong?" He gets us aboard, loads our little ass boat onto his boat, and in the style of "well, there's your problem right there," he announces that our boat is too small. Anyway, we're safe. The net is still out there. The owner of the boat thought it was hilarious. We'll get it fixed. Too long did not read. Went drinking at a fishing village, offered to pull up a fisherman's net, along with a guy who can't swim. Went way too deep and broke the boat. Floated for an hour, almost died, didn't die. Edit, some spelling. I love that the guy who came by to help you had a sense of humor. Probably helped ease the tension. Somehow, I felt I too was struggling and I'm in my bed. Dang, this sounds terrifying. So glad that other boat showed up and I hope the guy who can't swim learns soon. Good choices every step of the way, lol. Fishing is usually code for drinking on the shore while the fish swim by in complete safety. Felt like a mini horror story. Damn bruh. Glad you guys are okay. Shit. IDK, but by all accounts it went swimmingly. Was there any fish in the net? Today I fucked up by using the bathroom at the movies. I'm gonna mark this as not safe for work because honestly, it is disgusting. I went to see a movie today with my girlfriend and everything was going well. I was enjoying myself and my massive soda. I have Crohn's disease, so using the bathroom is practically a necessity whenever I go out in public. In the middle of the movie I tell my girlfriend I need to use the bathroom and for her to tell me what I miss when I get back. I go sit down in the bathroom, and it's going well until the toilet decides to automatically flush. Well, now I've got toilet water on my ass, but at least I can wipe it off. I foolishly though, as I feel the dirty toilet water continue to fill up to where my ass is practically submerged. I get up and look and I'm like, what the fuck? Pants still at my ankles. I try to flush it again as the toilet overflows and shit water drenches my legs and pants. I run out of the stall after pulling my soaked pants up and I go out front hoping these poor teenagers will pay me any attention as I tell them the toilet overflowed. I hide in another stall far from the disaster as I call my mom twice with no response. I call my stepdad and tell him the situation and he tells me he's going to get me some new pants. I text my girlfriend the situation, telling her I'm probably not gonna make it back into the theater because I smell like literal shit. I wait for about 30–40 minutes before my stepdad brought me some pants. I got home with my girlfriend and scrubbed every bit of my body as much as I could in the shower. I doubt I will ever feel clean again. I hope you enjoyed my suffering through writing. Thank you for reading. And #X200B. Too long did not read. Poopy water overflowed the toilet at the movie theater and drenched me in it. Step-dad came in clutch with those pants. Who does number 2 work for? My ex-brother-in-law had Crohn's. We were driving back from Phoenix when he got hit with an episode. Fortunately, his truck had vinyl seats so we could hose out the interior. But I didn't complain once for the next 2 hours as we drove home in a septic tank. We gotta be cool to the people we love. Public toilet tips. 1. Never bring your pants and underwear below your knees in a public toilet. 2. A toilet will almost never overflow if you don't flush it that second time. It will rise up to the edge. Resist the urge to flush it. PTSD from poopy sewage water. Sad face. Crohn's sucks. Sorry for your situation. IBS and lactose intolerance here. I feel your pain with complete compassion. Had hot chocolate with milk at a friend's one winter morning. Proceeded to runny shit in the passenger seat of his brand new Volkswagen unintentionally when he took me home. Make sure to complain to corporate headquarters of whatever chain of theater you went to. Might be able to get a few free movies out of it. Today I fucked up by assuming a strip mall was a variant on the strip club. I've never been to the States, grew up between Europe and Asia, so my limited American cultural knowledge comes from Reddit, the internet, and films. Somehow, I hadn't quite understood what a strip mall was. Today, at work, a colleague joked about that American trip we've all been planning, and I, all confident in American syntax, said, "Us lads, we'd have fun at a strip mall." Naturally, they didn't understand. At first, they thought I had confused a strip club with a strip mall until I stupidly said no, and shamefully explained that I thought a strip mall was a perverted cousin of the strip club, where women could deposit their husbands in the strip club section of the mall before proceeding to do all the shopping. Why any sensible woman might do this? I don't know. Maybe in Las Vegas, malls have to coexist with strip clubs and hence the strip mall was born. I know, I've already dug my grave. When someone asked if I was joking, I said yes, sensing danger. They asked me to tell them what a strip mall actually was. I spouted some balderdash that further sealed my fate. It sounds incredibly stupid now, having written this down. I think I first heard the term, strip mall, in some Las Vegas context, or while drunk. Either way, I'm popular at the office now. Half of them think this is some absurd American fantasy of mine. It's going to take a long time for the jokes to die down. I'm thinking about moving someplace else. I've heard good things about Canada. I've heard they have strip malls there, too. TLDR. Mistook strip mall for a strip club with a shopping center, and now half the office knows about it. Edit. It appears that my misunderstanding isn't uncommon. I'd like to interrogate some of my work friends and see if they know what a strip mall is. Let's see them sit in the office bathroom, hoping to liquefy into the sewer system and reassemble, heads clasped in hands, over their own toilet. I'm from US and thought the same when I heard it. A strip mall is a safe place for nudists, where you have to take off all your clothes immediately upon entry. That reminds me of a story about a coworker buddy from Belgium. He had come to the States to work in our office for a while. The first week he was there, he and his American counterparts went out to lunch at various places and one of them was Five Guys. He turned red and adamantly refused. They finally convinced him and when they got there he was relieved to find out it was a burger restaurant. Did you screw up? Or did you have the best ever idea for a new business law? You knew the meaning of the word, balderdash, over the meaning of the word, strip mall. Well, there should be a literal strip mall now. Could somebody please explain what a strip mall actually is? I know it's some type of mall, but I have no idea what the difference between a strip mall and a regular mall is. Are you saying I should not have gone commando in strip malls? Till.